jungle. Way Pittsburgh game politics and humble. It's your host Young Leon. Forget all donations to Cash App BNB23. Stay home, stay safe, stay hip hop. Hip hop under quarantine. Don't get contaminated. Shit is real. www.welcometothe jungle.com. Now, give y'all the picks. Game's about to start. So let's go Knicks. You know what I mean? Let's go Knicks, baby. Yes, sir. Okay. I like the Knicks over the 76ers, right? And the Spurs to tie it up with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, Edwards is playing this game. I don't believe he was playing last game, so let's see what happens. MLB. I like Philly over A's. Baltimore winning 3-0 already. Detroit over Boston. Twins over Washington. Yankees over Texas. Royals over Guardians. Cubs over Cincinnati. Mets over Colorado. And I believe Pirates over Diamondbacks. Let me see. I'll let you know. Yeah, Pirates over Diamondbacks. Hockey. BG Nice one last game. I take the Ducks. I take the Ducks with let me see the spread. I take the Ducks with the 2.5. That should be sufficient just in case. And Buffalo. What is that? Buffalo? Sabres. Sabres over Canadians. Let's see. I'll take the Canadians with 2.5. I'll take Sabres money line. So there you have it, folks. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. We gotta go 2 up. You know what I mean? Create a safety net. Excuse me. But I gotta eat. Okay. Um yeah. Uh I don't believe Embiid playing. So they gotta take off. Same intensity as last game. Um, yeah. They're gonna come with a little more. You know what I mean? They're gonna try it, but you already know. Uh, talk our shit. You know, stomp on some cheese, Philly cheesesteaks. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And goes who's it? Um, what else? Did I have something to say? Not really, right? Um, smooth shit, smooth shit, felon. I'm selling. You know what I'm talking about? got um yeah, tranquilo quietos. You already know. Gonna be a good game for the Knicks. Everything else is asinine. Yeah, I mean, eat that shit over here. Eh? Bird up, son. Um, yeah, we talk chilling. Wednesday. So, um, music wise, right? I gotta have a song. I gotta have something for y'all for Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean? A little entertaining for me. So, hopefully today I should find one beat. Tomorrow find another, and get to work Friday, Saturday. Get us some bars, some excitement. You know what I mean? You done? No. Ooh. Play around a little bit. Already got two halfway done. Um. Oh, how? Honestly speaking, how the grown man, what inspired me, right? Just to come out with the grown man verse, right? You notice I ain't say nothing about no young people, right? That was intentional. I ain't throw no dirt on the young folks. That was intentional, right? Cause I seen a couple yada yada yada. When you stay nice forever and you constantly reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? You grow, right? Um, you can either stay the same, stay rapping the same. Some niggas want to kick you, right? They want to be 60, still be on that old other shit. Some niggas want to be, I don't know what they trying to be. You know what I mean? I flow with the vibes. You know what I mean? As far as in my life. You know what I mean? What inspires me? Other entertainers inspire me. As far as topics, somebody might have done something that I'm like, I like how he did that. You know, and how he, because the energy bounces back and forth. Definitely, I ain't gonna bounce no energy back and forth from some motherfuckers, and I don't even, you know what I mean? Either I don't like they shit or they just, corny. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. And I like all types of music. I do all types of music. You know what I mean? I do boom bap, hip hop, southern. Especially I love my reggae. I love them. That's gonna always be. You know what I mean? Dance hall. Reggaeton, ton, 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 ton. You know what I mean? All that shit. You know what I mean? But so I'm like, man, you know what? I was reflect. I seen the interview with somebody that's really, really, been in the music game forever, right? And it was in the interview he said something about right doing music. If you're a writer, right? I mean, if he's watching or he watches, he's gonna know who, what I'm talking about. He said if you're a writer and you've grown older, he said something in the aspect of you should write from a older standpoint rather than trying to be that young person you once was, right? And it's true, right? I'm like, you know what? It kind of like sunk in, you know what I mean? I'm like, hmm, I ain't never live and think like that. You know what I mean? I just did whatever, whatever. But I'm like, yo, I need to write because people be trying to alienate older people, and that's just some dumbass shit. Because some of the greatest songs and minds and artists and rappers and musicians all been at a certain age when they hit one big one out the park or whatever the case may be. Am I trying to do that? No, I just do music. It feels good, whatever, whatever, whatever. And some come out better than others, and I do bust a lot of shit out the park. You know what I mean? Whether some like to give me mine or not, whether we don't too much give a fuck about this because we know they stuck in one. You know what I'm saying? They stuck trying to be this, trying to be that. You know what I mean? And half of them motherfuckers some lame ass niggas anyway. You know what I mean? I said it. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go into all that. You know what I mean? Because we not trying to disrespect nobody at this point, right? Um. So I should just fuck it. You know what I mean? Let me start, and that's what led me to new style. I'm a grown man flow. Got the big booty girl wanna, you know what I'm saying? And I just went from there, and then I just started dropping some jewels to the young to see if they, I can't tell you everything. You know what I mean? I mean, too much. I don't get paid for it yet. You know what I mean? So I ain't, I'ma just do what naturally feels good, right? And that's how I'ma deliver. If I feel at that moment I need to say this, and that, whatever the reason may be, maybe it was installed in my mind to do that. You know what I mean? So I'ma do it. Um, and it came out pretty good. Um, but yeah, so I done two. They got two open verses. I need to work on them a little bit to put the, you know, add the hook, and I keep re-recording them till I feel they on point. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do the best type of mixing that I can. But yeah, so now that a motherfucker done some growing, cause I could still do music like if I was a young boy, cause I'm really 25. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck these old motherfuckers talk about. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to make niggas all old and all this other shit. Listen, get your punk ass up out of here, nigga. Yeah, you know what I mean? Your stupid ass gotta try to sound as good as me, if not better. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to alienate me out the motherfucking picture. The fuck out the fuck. But yeah, so you know, once I heard the brother say that, I was like, okay, you know what, right? Well, because maybe he's seeing some, maybe some people got more expertise as far as they've been doing this for long. Don't mean they better, cause we know who the man, eh, and that age. But I'm just saying, I just like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna try that, and it kind of worked. I liked it. I felt good. I felt comfortable, cause I felt me. You know what I mean? I felt like right? Us people around my age, right? 25ers. You know what I'm talking about? Need some music, you know what I mean? The groove and jam, and don't be listening to all this old crazy shit, you know what I mean? Cause these niggas still trying to kill you through a song and all this other shit. Come on, sucker ass. No! You know what I mean? We ain't trying to hear all that shit. We wanna have fun, party. You know what I mean? Us people, us folk, if we gonna go somewhere, we wanna go somewhere, have fun, get drunk, boom, bada boom, snatch them if you can, if you're on that. If not, boom, boom, go back home safely. Y'all motherfuckers wanna go to the party, crash the party, kill a party, and don't come back home ever. That's not nice. That's no bueno. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. So grown man flow. I'm gonna do a couple more songs. Just being me at this point. You know what I mean? And we pick up. My satellites pick up everything, but we don't too much answer to everything. Cause some of you niggas, man, some of you niggas is what you call it, whispers and stand by this. You know what I mean? You ever watch these flows with all these rappers at this here, and you always see the niggas stand by around and shit. I call those standbyers. Them niggas standbyers for years and years and years, hoping motherfucker be like, yo, come here. You want to drink? You want to get on this song? Fuck you got going on, old standby ass nigga. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna too much pay them no motherfucker never mind. You know what I mean? Straight up. Cause we ain't never been the type, oh, we'll be around these niggas. We know they'll fuck all them niggas, man. We don't go for about none of that, man. We them niggas, you know what I mean? Straight up. That's why these niggas be getting what they call that shit, shut down and all this other shit. They so quick to be happy to be around some niggas. You know what I'm saying? But not to get negative. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Um, so we just gonna continue doing good music. You know what I'm saying? Keep the good vibes going and see where it may lead. You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, we know they gonna hate. Hating is not that bad. It's good because it motivates to come out with some. Ah! I mean, when I get on that shit, even now, I say some shit. People get in their feelings, right? You know what I mean? It's point to you see somebody doing some old dumbass shit, you call them up out on it, right? This what happens when you know you doing when you growing, you doing your thing, and when you say sit your ugly ass down somewhere, some of the pretty ones that get in, they get in their feelings. You like, oh shit. I'm like, well, she must be ugly inside or something. You know what I mean? If I say sit your ugly ass down somewhere because I'm pertaining to something that I seen or whatever, and your stupid ass get mad, and you a pretty, you so called pretty. You know what I mean? And you get mad. That's not motherfucking. That's not my motherfucking fault. You know what I mean? Because that means, listen, a lot. And I ain't got time to explain, so we don't too much give a fuck. We gonna continue doing what we're gonna do. This the motherfucking jungle. You know what I mean? If you go right, if you tuning in, you ain't showing no love, and you ain't hitting no likes, and you ain't supporting and all of that. We don't too much go fuck what you got to say, do whatever, whatever, whatever. We gonna do with the motherfucking what we gonna do. You don't understand? You know what I mean? Cause we been them niggas straight up, right? Ain't gotta right. You know what I mean? Dolo, Scarface, what up, Manolos? The fuck you got going on? You done? No. Oh. But yeah, that's so words offend people, even when it's not for them. So that means they got to reflect inside and really see what's really going on with them. You know what I mean? But they might need some help, psychiatrical help or something. You know what I mean? Because how can you say you a friend to somebody or got love for somebody, and when that person speaks, uh, it bothers you, whatever case type of way. So we ain't got too much mind. We ain't got too much time to be worried about the little people. You know what I mean? Not to say it in that form, but that's what I. That's what translates. You know what I mean? People that's firm, strong, and not weak don't get in their feelings about what another person says. You know what I mean? Even if they don't like it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't understand something, especially if the person is not referring to you. You don't understand what's going on, but you want to be in the mix. So since you want to be in the mix, or whatever, or you talk shit about this person before, or you just on some other shit, it's gonna hit you like that because you know bueno. So we don't too much go fuck about no bueno people. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna keep doing what we doing. Time for game time. Uh, New York Knicks, let's go. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Don't forget to get y'all workout in. That's what we gonna do. We done. No. Ooh. It's your boy. See y'all Thursday. Um, which is tomorrow's for some of you if you don't know. Keep doing your motherfucking thing. Everybody stay blessed, not stressed. You know, holla at your dog. It's your dog, Leon. Let me hope Sean stop playing with the kid. Let me get a shout out to him. People's on the block. Bent dope for a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? God. I'm out. Pagata. Chop punk ass up out of here.